To phrase a quote from LG15, what up, vlogosphere? Actually, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Colwyn. That is my nickname, actually. For those of you watching that know my real name as well as where I live, shh, don't tell anybody. I'm trying to keep that under my hat. I do, however, live in Tennessee. I will tell you that much. And this is my first attempt at what is known as vlogging. I do have a regular blog. I do have a live journal account. But this has kind of become a new hobby for me. And this was something that I wanted to start doing. I felt it would be just a little bit better to convey my thoughts, feelings, and opinions this way. And so here I am. A little bit more about myself. I'm a man of many hobbies. I like singing. I'm really big into pop culture, TV, movies, musicians, a lot of that stuff. I'm just kind of what you would call a pop culture Cuisinart. I'm also into World of Warcraft, and I'm also into gaming in general. Board games, role-playing games, miniatures. I'm not good at everything. In fact, I'm lousy at a lot of it, but it's something that I really enjoy. But when I'm online in gaming, World of Warcraft is my cup of tea. A little shout out to my friends in Stormcrows. Hope you all are watching and enjoying this. Greetings from Halvork, or Hal as you know him. But that kind of leads me into what I wanted to talk about. The origin of my name, or my handle, that I use when I'm online. I've known, and have been known, as a lot of names when I've been online, as well as in some of the games that I played. Halvork, as you heard, is one. I've also been known as Pido, Fluter Flam, Lightfoot, Leo Khan, James Moran, just to name a few of the characters. But Colwyn is actually, it comes from the name of the hero in the sci-fi fantasy movie Krull. This movie was really important because it was the first film, sci-fi fantasy, that I had really watched and enjoyed outside of the Star Wars movies at that time. I really enjoyed it. If you go back now and rent a copy of it and watch it, it does look really, really cheesy. And I would almost be willing to lay money that if MST3K was still going, they would have spoofed this movie by now. It's that worthy enough of being done. But I used the name. It was actually the name of the first character that I ever role-played for more than one session. I just started, and I think it was the name that I had given my elf in a Middle-earth role-playing game that was being run by my cousin. But later on, when it came to online, my first real exposure to online communication was a chat room called Vineyard. And I needed a name for the chat room to go on. And I didn't want to use my real name. And so that was what I first used. And that's kind of stuck with me ever since. A lot of times, if you're online and you see my name running around, a lot of times it is me. You might want to check and make sure before you ask, though. But to tell you a little bit about future plans for what I want to do with vlogging, hopefully as I get better and learn some of the process, I'm actually a really big neophyte when it comes to videos and uploading and stuff. I'm hoping that as I learn, I'll get better. I might actually be able to start editing and doing some cool stuff with my vlog. But right now, I'm just trying to take it small steps as I go. There's probably going to be some times coming up soon. You may actually see me take my camera out into the field, so to speak, and go to some places and videotape some things. But for the most part, this is for my friends. Both my real life friends and online friends, whether you are in Stormcrows, my World of Warcraft guild, or if you're my friends from the Lonely Girl 15 forums. This is a way to get to know me a little better, and if you want to ask some questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Like I said, with the exception of my name and where I live, that's going to kind of be probably the things that are going to be taboo. Probably some questions if they're real personal. One thing I will tell you guys, for those of you watching and wondering, I am over 21, so if you had any questions about that I will tell you that much about my age. I am over 21. But what I'll try to do, a friend of mine has got a blog on Vox, a web server host. And I think about every other day there's questions that's posted to all the subscribers. And people can choose to answer or not answer those questions. What I may do is when her site is updated with whatever question she was posed, I may upload a video and answer the same question, or give you something just really, really goofy to look at. But that'll kind of be what I'll probably do along those lines. But it's also a way of communicating about who I am and letting everybody here kind of get a chance to see the man behind the name Colin. But for right now, I think this is probably going to be a good place to stop. I'll try to see you whenever I see you. I want to say thank you to those that are actually taking the time to watch this. I want to say hello to my sister. I'm betting probably that about this time she's probably shrinking back a little bit and rolling her eyes at getting mentioned. I also want to mention my real life friends, Shadowtrax, Seville, and Shadowpath. Thank you guys for being a part of my inner circle. I also want to thank every one of you guys that are in Stormcrows. I've been able to do a lot of stuff in World of Warcraft, but I would not have been able to have done it without your help and without your assistance. You guys are awesome, you rock, and let's hope Stormcrows continues to grow and thrive on World of Warcraft. And finally, my last little bit of acknowledgement, I've just recently got into watching the LG15 forums, and I've started becoming a little bit active in kind of a little RPG session over there. I'm not going to say what it is, but you guys know who you are, and I want to say thank you guys. I'm hoping to get to know all of you a little bit better, each and every one of you, and I'm looking forward to interacting with you when I can get the chance, when real life isn't pulling me away. But anyways, that's all for now. I'll see you next time. I'm not sure when I'll get another video up, but I can tell you it will be soon. But until then, take care, be safe, and most importantly, be good to yourselves.